Ken Carson got a daughter and an album dropping in 5 days. Just like Carti, label boss, Opium founder, now a father. Ken is literally following in his footsteps in every single way. But can he follow him all the way to the top? Full experiment breakdown. Let's go. Ken Carson is not an overnight story. This man has been putting in work since he was a teenager in Atlanta. Linked up with Cardi early, got signed to Opium, and just started building while the rest of the world slowly caught on. Project X in 2021 was the introduction. Raw, hungry, something different. Then A Great Chaos drops and everything shifts. That album didn't just perform well, it literally changed the direction of the underground. The sound Ken built on A Great Chaos had everybody in the scene chasing that same energy. Then More Chaos comes along and debuts at #1 on the Billboard 200. Back-to-back albums that made everyone else want to replicate it. And that's actually important context for Experiment, because people are tired of hearing that sound. Fans want Ken to do something different with it. So when Experiment gets announced, the pressure is real. And the rollout made it even bigger. On June 14th, Ken dropped a 56-second teaser. Inside a sterile white laboratory, medical staff are performing unsettling procedures. No track list, no features, no release date at that point. Just this cinematic teaser, and everybody lost their minds. And then he takes it further. He starts posting cryptic teasers and laboratory imagery on a secret secondary Instagram account called experimenting0_0. But then fans start finding actual physical USB thumb drives hidden in different cities across the country with Experiment content on them. Atlanta fans found one, other cities found theirs. People were posting videos of themselves finding these things, and the internet went crazy watching it unfold in real time. Ken turned his whole album Rollout into a nationwide scavenger hunt. Nobody in underground rap has ever done anything close to this level before. And on top of that, he showed up during Carti's closing set at Summer Smash in Chicago to perform their unreleased collab, Cover My Ears, live for the first time. First public performance of new Experiment music in front of a massive crowd. This rollout has been calculated from start to finish. Now snippets and features, because the internet has been absolutely losing it over these. First the big ones, Cover My Ears with Carti. The internet has heard this and it's hard. Leans into that Whole Lotta Red era production that both of them built their sound on. Then there's ARP with Carti. Totally different vibe. Carti uses his deep voice flow on this one, which alone had people going crazy. Two completely different Carti features on the same album is something nobody was expecting. Then Boil. This one got teased at Rolling Loud and the crowd went nuts. Short snippet, but what people heard was heavy. Production is on another level, and it sounds like one of the hardest tracks on the whole album based on the reaction. If that's actually on the album, it shows Ken is pulling from different directions on Experiment. Not just rage, not just melodic, something in between. At Rolling Loud, he also debuted a 2 Hollis produced track, and one bar from that already went viral, where Ken raps, "No matter what I make, they're gonna call it rage." Him literally acknowledging that he's being boxed in and pushing back against it. That's the whole story of Experiment right there in one bar. Other snippets include Grow Apart, Here, Can't You See, 50K and Everywhere. 23 tracks total. That's a lot of music, and based on the snippets, the range is real. Now the daughter situation. We got to talk about it. Ken Carson, one of the most private rappers alive, posted a baby photo on X during his biggest rollout ever and said, "Mine." That was it. No context. For a man who never ever talks about his personal life, this was massive. And the timing right in the middle of Experiment Rollout Week is something you cannot ignore. Just like Carti, most mysterious rapper in the game. Ken is on that same path. Let's just hope the dad habits are different though. Now, fan expectations, and this is where it gets real. A Great Chaos influenced so many artists that the sound Ken built has been diluted by everybody copying it. And because of that, fans low-key don't want more chaos too. They want something that shows range, something that proves Ken isn't just a one-trick sound. But here's the thing. If he goes too far from what built his fan base, he risks losing people. That's the fine line every artist has to walk at this level. Based on the snippets, Experiment sounds like it lives somewhere in between. Still got that rage energy, but there's something more experimental in the production, which makes sense given the name. And that one bar about being boxed into rage tells you Ken is aware of the conversation and is responding to it directly on the album. Could this be his biggest album ever? More Chaos debuted at number 1. That's the bar he set for himself. But everything about this rollout suggests Experiment is a bigger cultural moment than More Chaos. The scavenger hunt, the cinematic trailer, the secret Instagram, the surprise festival appearances, the Daughter reveal. All of it together has created more buzz around a Ken Carson project than we have ever seen. He's also headlining ComplexCon in LA in October. The stages are getting bigger, the features are getting bigger. The rollout is on another level. If Experiment debuts at number 1, it confirms Ken Carson isn't just an underground artist, he's just a superstar now. And that might be the biggest story Soundwave covers all year. Experiment drops July 3rd. We'll be here with the full breakdown. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Soundwave, we're always first.